Hey, what's going on? Thank you guys so much for coming out to this free training. You guys are going to love it. This is going to be great. This is Wi-Fi marketing automation. This is going to be awesome training on how you can use what used to just be like a wasted expense. Like you just have to have it for your everyday operations, but now you can use your Wi-Fi to do effective marketing and then put it all on autopilot. So here you are going to get so much information so fast. And I want to say this too. I promise that by the end of this training, you will know exactly how to increase your customer retention by building stronger relationships with your customers online, right? And you're not going to have to spend any money on Facebook ads or Google ads. Like I said, we're going to do all of this through Wi-Fi marketing. And everyone who stays until the end, everybody's going to get a gift. I got a gift for everybody who stays until the end. Everybody who stays until the end will get a gift from my company, neverlosemoneyonline.com, and that gift will be valued at $1,000, and it is a surprise gift that I will give to every single person. And if I can talk Chet into something, you guys might get a little bonus on top of that as well. So you want the $1,000 gift, you stay to the end, you just watch the whole thing, and you get the gift at the end of it, and that gift is worth $1,000, and that will be for everybody who stays until the end. Now, because I'm doing so much and I want for you guys to get so much value from this, I need for you to have your 100% focus, your 100% attention, no distractions, which means that you need to just remove everything else. Cut the TV off, close the other browsers. If you're watching this on a laptop, put your phone down, put it on silent. If you're watching this on your phone, don't, turn your notifications off or do whatever you have to do to stay focused. I also want for you to get some pens and some paper so that way you can take notes, because we're going to cover a lot of things really fast and I don't want for you guys to miss it. So I'm taking away a lot of my time that I normally use to operate my business, to teach you guys this concept when I normally have other clients that I would provide this service to. I want to show you guys the service that I provide. So that way, if you decide that you want to do this yourself, you can actually do it. But I'm giving you this information for free. So don't make me waste my time. Don't cause me to be wasting my time because you're not focused and you're not listening. So please, out of respect for the information that you're getting that's going to help you retain your customers and build stronger relationships without spending any money on Facebook ads, I'm going to be doing a great service here by giving you this. So please give me enough respect to focus, pay attention, listen, and give yourself enough respect too, because you took the time out to register for the webinar. You're here. So focus, get your attention dial down, get you some pens, get you some paper, take you some notes, and let's change your business. And as we're doing that, I want for you guys to consider something for a moment. I want for you to think about this concept, right? That every single customer that walks through your front door is unique and special, right? They all have different needs, and you have different services and products to fill those needs. It doesn't matter if you have a menu of things on with your restaurant, or if you have different services that you provide as a financial advisor, or if you're a chiropractor or a dentist. Everybody who comes through your physical location, they're all special and unique, and they have different needs, right? Right. Now, what if you had a way to easily identify the most valuable attributes for every customer that came into your business, the things that made them the most valuable to your business? And you were able to identify what those things were and then automate your communications to each customer, right? Based on those key identifiers. And that would be the thing that would help you build stronger relationships and get them to do business with you more often. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome, right? Now, I want to share with you guys a couple of different secrets before we get into the main keynote. There are some things that I want for you guys to consider. I have 3 secrets here that I want to share with you before we even get into how we do this amazing thing that we do. by like easily, identifying those things and then automating how we do the follow up and what is this and how does it all happen. But I want for you guys to also consider these three things as well, right? So secret number one that I'm going to share with you and break down very briefly is that you now have more control over attrition. Right? There was a day and time when all you could do was just have a great personality, have a great product, hope word of mouth, was great. And that people would keep doing business with you over and over and over again. And sometimes people just move away. Sometimes people pass away, right? And there are some things that you don't have any control over, but now you have more control than you ever have had before. And I'm going to share with you how you can control how often people do business with you, right? If they do business with you again when they would not have normally done business with you without you having this knowledge, right? So you're going to learn how you can now take attrition and make it something that you can decrease the percentage of people that you just lose. You can decrease that and you can control it. Right? You can control the number of people that come back to you. You can control the number of people that would not have come back to you, but then they change their minds and they do, right? All by using this one secret with your Wi-Fi marketing. And we're going to show you how to automate that. But I want for you to consider that concept, and then we're going to show you how it all works. So that number one secret is that now you have more power over attrition than what you've ever had as a business owner before, which is awesome and amazing. Now, the second thing that we want to really think about, I want you guys to think about this, is something that a lot of businesses don't even consider, right? Is that your product, service, and your personality, not even your customers, are as important as your list, right? The customer as a person is not as important as your list of current customers, right? And then what you do with that list, right? So it's communicating to that list with custom automated messages. Now, I use custom and automated very strategically and specifically because these messages have to fit the person that you're talking to. So you don't just shoot out a broadcast to all of your customers and then hopefully that message resonates with everybody, right? You do speak to the people who the message has to pertain to their situation in their life, where they are, what they need. It has to really fit their needs. And everybody that comes through your door, like I said before, has different needs, right? But your product and your service and your personality are not as important as communicating to your current customer base with automated, customized messages. And the reason why that is so important is because you'll be speaking to your customers and their direct needs. You're going to be speaking to their needs. You're going to be providing solutions to their problems and the problems that they actually have, not necessarily the solution that you want to provide to all of your customers at this specific time. Right? You want to talk to your customers the way that they need to have communications come to them. So that way they can feel a deeper sense of belonging. And then when they have that, they will do business with you more often, right? When they have that sense of, oh yeah, I need that. Oh, he knows exactly what I need. And that's the perfect solution. Right? You're going to have a greater response rate. You're going to have more people that are going to opt to do the next level of business with you, and you're going to decrease attrition, and you're going to build stronger relationships with your customer base. And that's why that is so important. And that's a thing that a lot of businesses don't consider. I know a lot of businesses that they go out and they try to get leads to create new sales. Right? They try to get leads to create new sales. They go out and buy a list of leads and they cold call the leads, or they go out and they do Facebook ads and they try to capture all of these leads, right? But there is normally some meat left on the bone with your current customers that people forget about, right? So, I mean, if you're an insurance agent and you're not going through every person who has just an auto policy, right? All you have is an auto policy. And now you can speak to them about bundling their renter's insurance or their homeowner's insurance and decreasing their their rates, right? Bundling for a discount, right? So I mean, there's things that a lot of people just miss, and that is number one important, is customizing the communications with your current list of customers in order to build that relationship and to resell them and upsell them and to get more sales off of that. It helps your business more so than trying to go and find new customers. Take care of your current customers, and that's something that a lot of businesses just miss right now. Secret number 3, if you have a brick and mortar location, I don't care if it's a car dealership, if it's a shop, an auto body shop, if it's a car wash, if it's a insurance agency and people come down to your physical location, if it's a freaking library or a church, whatever the case may be, in today's technological world, your most valuable asset is now your public guest Wi-Fi. So let me say that again. In today's technological world, your most valuable asset is now your public guest Wi-Fi. And we are here to learn how we can use public guest Wi-Fi in a way to increase your customer relations so you can increase your sales and your customer retention. We are here to learn how we can take that Wi-Fi and turn it into a machine that does marketing, as well as put that marketing on autopilot. How can we automate this list segmenting and the responses that go out and who gets what message? Like, how can we take our Wi-Fi and make it an asset that increases our sales, not because we have the luxury that people want, but because of how we use it to customize our automated messages and how we use it to control our attrition and decrease that number, right?
So if anybody who is here does not know who I am, my name is El Fago. I am the CEO of NeverLoseMoneyOnline.com. We specialize in marketing automation. Our slogan is Simply Smarter Marketing Automation. And today, I have a very special guest here that's going to be taking some of his time away from his busy day to sit with you guys and teach you about how we do Wi-Fi marketing automation. So his name is Chet Snyder. He is the regional channel manager for a company called Zenreach. And if you guys do not know anything about this company, you should be totally excited about what you're going to learn today, because you will be on the forefront of the future of automation for your business. Never before has a business been able to do what Zenreach allows for companies to do. So without further ado, we're going to hand this over to Chet. Mr. Snyder, take him away.
Great. Well, thanks, Alfago. Happy to educate you and your audience here on some of the powers of what Wi-Fi marketing is able to do for small and medium-sized businesses. Really, what we're focusing on is giving these brick and mortar businesses a way to gain analytics and insights onto people who are coming into their establishments, and then utilize our technology as a form to collect information as a way to remarket to them. So how it's all done is it's simply just leveraging something that's already in place with these businesses. Everybody has Wi-Fi. Now we're just giving them a tool that they can go ahead and learn more about their customers. So we like to say, learn more about your customers and get the information on to understand them on a more personal level. So really, it's as simple as installing our technology and creating a Wi-Fi hotspot. So instead of having Wi-Fi something that's going to be password protected or just offered to guests, let's go ahead and elevate that guest experience for them. So anytime they do want to hop onto that, you can not only provide them with a great service, but then you, as providing that, have the ability to reach out to them in the future. So it's providing them with free Wi-Fi, and in exchange, you guys will obtain an email address. So that's really going to be the key piece as far as how we're going to be able to reach back out to them and really allow you to know every customer and maintain that personal connection as they visit your location more and more frequently.
Like, how does it all work?
Yeah, great question. So with these businesses, they're all going to have Wi-Fi. Now, traditionally, it's been a sunken cost. It's necessary for the day-to-day order processing and all that. But what we do is we just throw a branded portal on top of that existing Wi-Fi. So we create a separate guest network for these guests And what we're doing is we're capturing the email, but more importantly, it really is what's going on in the background. So with that device that the guests are logging on, we're actually tying that specific email address to the MAC address of that person's device. And then this is really going to give the business owner insights into every guest who's coming in, to allow them to understand really where each customer is at within their life cycle. So we can understand if a guest has been there one time, if they've been back for their third visit, second visit, or if this is a guest who's been there 10 plus times. Now we can correlate that information on the back end and attribute to that to what we call a smart message, as a way to reach out to them based on their life cycle within the business, because now we understand where these guests' loyalty lie, so we can automate specific and unique content that's going to be more personalized to that individual guest.
That sounds awesome. So let me make sure that I got this right. So you said a MAC address. What exactly is a MAC address?
So think of it as a VIN number to a vehicle. It's essentially just a unique identifier that every device is going to have. And so that's how we can understand the guest visit patterns and visit frequencies with these businesses. Because think about it, nowadays everybody has a mobile device. They're carrying it with them everywhere they go. So anytime they go to either a shopping center or they go to their favorite restaurant, we can give these business owners the power to see the insights when those guests visit.
Okay. So, and then you also said that you can automate more personalized messages, and that's really what a lot of us are here to learn from you, is how we can automate those personalized messages. So when you say personalized, it's based off of like their visit patterns?
Yes, exactly. So think about it this way. Once a guest logs onto the system and they input their email address in, we're going to be able to detect them with the access point that we deploy in the business. So that's why we call it the smart Wi-Fi. So every time that they come back and re-engage, that's when we know really the loyalty of this guest. So we're tracking those visits, we're counting those visits to how many that they've had, and then we're able to understand that and send out unique messages based on those visit behaviors.
Right, so we're seeing like Mark example here on the screen and Deanna example or sample here on the screen, and we know that Mark comes 3 to 5 times a week, right? And we know that this is Deanna's first time, so we can speak to our customers now based on their visit history and their patterns. That's really cool. If you guys think that that's cool, put that in the chat and say that's freaking awesome. Put that's freaking awesome right there in the chat. Now, what else can this thing do?
Yeah, so since we're understanding these visit behaviors, it's all about building a relationship from there. So a lot of clients, a lot of businesses like to utilize this as a loyalty program, because we can understand how many times, for example, Mark comes. Let's send him different incentives or different promotions on that. But the real power lies within actual seeing when these guests return as a result of receiving those messages. So the one thing that business owners love and the one thing they want insights into is ROI. They want to see the return on their investment. Now, because they have a technology that can track when those guests come back in, this is where we can show them those real-world results.
Cool. So basically, you're saying that we can really customize who gets what message, and then we can track the results of those messages based off of how often a certain device comes back to a business once they've received that message. Is that pretty much what you're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there.
Awesome. So, I mean, I'm super excited because I know that is going to really change how often customers come back to a place of business, right? Is there something that we can do if a customer just appears to have been gone away for too long, even if they've gotten messages?
Yes, correct. So that's one of the beauties with a Wi-Fi marketing technology is it really does let you understand your customers and really allows you to communicate them as to how you would like to. So because we are able to see when these guests do come in, we also see as a period of time how long they haven't been there or when's the last time they've been there since. So you can set up the system to automatically send out tiered messages based on lost customers. So guests that haven't been back in your business. Now that's one of the hardest things for business owners to do is because if they don't know their customers right away, how are they going to reach back out to them? So with the technology, we not only help them grow their customer list of a way to contact these people by over 5x just by simply putting that Wi-Fi in the background, letting it do its work as far as collecting the contact information, but then really utilizing it to how you want to actually communicate with your guests from there. So if you want to send a message to somebody who hasn't been back within 30 days or 60 days, go ahead and turn that smart message on, and then send them an exciting promotion or an exciting offer to really generate that interest from the customer and let that business owner know that, hey, we're still out here. We'd love to see you again soon. And then track those real world results that way to grow your loyalty time and time again.
You guys, if you're not getting this, then you're freaking crazy, because there's never been a way for you to be able to pinpoint a lost customer in this way. If you're a restaurant owner and now you know that a person who normally comes into your restaurant hasn't been there in 2 months, 3 months, and you want to get that person back, you now have the power, right? That's something that is so freaking awesome. I want you guys, if you guys can get that concept, go ahead and type that in the chat. I have the power. Type that in the chat. Now, it says that you can grow, Chet, it says that you can grow your customer list 5 times faster. I see a lot of these 5x numbers. I'm seeing 85% customer returns. I'm so excited about these numbers. Go ahead and explain to us how we can 5x our list growth and our customer visits and our customer loyalty. Like, how does all of this tie in to making my list grow 5 times faster?
Exactly, good question. And it's as simple as just putting the system in and opening up that Wi-Fi for guests to log on to. So traditionally, collecting information has been somewhat of a tedious process, and it's been hard because guests, they're more reluctant to give up their information. They don't want to sign up for these comment cards, or even just in general, it's hard for business owners to obtain that information.
Yeah.
But now, if we just simply put it in the background, let guests search for this Wi-Fi, because it's basically an expected amenity, you're going to go ahead and see your traffic on your Wi-Fi network increase tenfold. So that's where we can go ahead and help these business owners 5x their collection methods, and then utilize this as a way to have more customer visits. It's all about promoting customer retention, and
right,
promoting customer loyalty over time.
Now,
so
with
the more
us,
contacts you're collecting.
No, I'm sorry to jump in like that, because I'm a marketer, and getting people's list to grow faster is a very important thing, because when you have a list that you own, you don't have to pay Facebook for your customers. If I got 1,000-person list and I can get $100 off of every person every year, I got $100,000 asset, right? So the list is so important to what I do as far as automation and marketing, and I know that the business owners listening can hear that as well. And coming up with a strategy to where people will subscribe to your list is one of the most difficult parts. This is so easy because people are wanting to get on your Wi-Fi at your business anyway. You don't have to give away a free thing. There's no ebook to download. There's no coupons. There's literally just access the Wi-Fi, join my list, and that is the sweetest incentive, and it's so under the radar that it's freaking genius. So that's why I'm so excited. I'm sorry for interrupting you like that, Chet, but it just set something off in me that's just a great way to build that list, and I can see how it can happen 5 times faster. So that makes so much sense. It's so exciting. So how can we get the customers to come back like more frequently?
Exactly, good question. And you kind of said it right there. And the best thing with this too is it's all done automated. So once you have it set up, there's no time investment into this. But getting the customers back, let's go ahead and send them messages based on their unique visit behavior. So this is where we really, we call it our bread and butter of the system. Now that we know where these customers are at within their life cycle of this business, let's send them personalized messages that are going to make more sense to them. So instead of sending blast messages that might not be relevant to these guests, we want to send them, hey, thanks for visiting. We love having you today. We'd love to see you again soon. It's something that resonates with these guests to drive them in more and more often. It's all about creating that loyalty. It's all about creating that retention in winning those customers back over time. Again, because we have that visibility into the insights when they walk back in, this is how we can show business owners success and the return on the investment as far as how many customers they're able to get back time and time again.
Super. That's awesome. And I know that customizing those messages, having everything set up through automation, knowing that we can attach tags and customer traits and visit patterns, and create these smart lists and send out smart messages. It's something that's what we believe in here, right? This is why we do marketing automation, and to be able to tie it with Wi-Fi, this is something that's gonna really change the mold for a lot of these businesses. So can we take a look at? Can we get a sneak peek of the software? Like, can we look at the backside of this thing, see how it all works?
Yeah, definitely. So I'll be able to hop in and show you exactly what this is going to look like from a business owner's perspective. So let me go into the back end dashboard here and essentially show you some results of what we're able to do exactly for these businesses. So taking a look at an overview, this is going to be a breakdown of what a business owner would see once they have the software implemented within their location. So right away in the overview section here, we're taking a look at one of our example restaurant clients, but we're going to show them how many contacts they've collected in the last month, as well as the smart emails sent, which is, again, those automated messages going out in the background for the business owner. So once you set it, think of it as plumbing. It's doing all the manual process, allowing you to focus on your day-to-day and the million other things you have going on as a business owner. And then down here, really the two most important pieces with the technology is going to be our walkthroughs. And what that coin is it's a coin term we have that's showing you the success of these messages, so we can understand when a guest walks back into your business as a result of them receiving the message, which is ultimately going to tie into, like I talked about before, that return on your investment, showing you the incremental revenue that this type of technology is driving for you.
Sweet. So incremental revenue, is this like an exact number? Is this an estimate? What is the dollars and cents?
Yeah, great question. So what we're doing there is, because we know how many guests physically came back as a result of receiving this message, we're tying that to an average ticket price. So for example, this restaurant, they're expecting their guests to spend $22.50 per visit. So we're simply attributing that to the 25 walkthroughs that came through, multiplying that together to give you an estimate on how much revenue this is exactly driving for the business.
And this is something to where a business owner, they can just kind of plug in their average ticket price, and this will automate. Like, as soon as a person walks through, it'll add incremental revenue to the back office of it.
Exactly. So this is, once it's up, you can customize your average ticket price if you're a coffee shop to a high-end boutique, whatever it may be.
Right.
We want the numbers to reflect what's going to make sense to your business. And the best part is, it's all going to calculate for you, so you're not sinking any time to do these calculations yourself. It's automatically handled in the background.
Awesome. We like automatic, don't we? Put that in the chat.
Exactly.
We love automatic. All right, so what's next? I mean, we have the overview of everything. Can we look at some insights? Well, I see smart emails over here. Let's see some other stuff. How much can you show us? Because I don't want you to give away I don't want you to give away everything, right? How much can you actually show us for free?
Because the goal is to get you more familiar with your own customers, we're going to provide you a detailed example of a customer profile and what that's going to look like. So all the information is all being funneled right into the internal CRM with the system to really give you those insights for every person that you're interacting with the system here. So for example, with Peyton Alexander, we can see that she's been in there 13 visits. The last time that she was in there was 4 days ago. If you click on it, what we're doing is we're essentially building these customer profiles for you, giving you this rich information, even going as far as demographic information. So we can actually show you things such as the age, gender, and location of each individual. So when you do want to reach out and send a personalized message to a certain audience or a certain demographic, we can actually get you that information to always make sure your message is going to be relevant and resonate with that person.
Awesome. And then it says here that you can see how many emails they opened, how many emails they received, how many visits they made. Like you can track all of that stuff. That is so awesome.
Yeah, it's just really putting the power within the business owner's hands because a lot of this information it's hard to come by. A lot of times, if you're in the past just in the form of an email, you don't know much about that. But now that we can allow these business owners to get better snapshots of really who's coming into their either whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a dealership, whatever it may be,
Right.
it's just the power that they have knowing who to reach out to.
Okay, so let me see if I got all this. Let me recap everything really fast. Okay, so person wants to join my Wi-Fi. They have to subscribe to my list in order to join my Wi-Fi. Once they subscribe to my list, I have their MAC address, which is just like a way for me to identify the device. And then I can monitor their visit history and create customized messages to that specific user or every person that's on the list that matches, some similar qualities about that user. And I can grow my list faster and get people to come back more often. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, you hit it. Yeah, you got all the information covered there, and that's really from there. What do I do with all this information? So it's a great job at collecting and getting all these great, rich demographic information and building up the audience fast. But from there, it's really strategically how you want to use it, and that's one of the best parts of the system. Is it's designed really to how you want. So every business can be different. But exactly what we're able to do with that content from there is how we want to automate each business's marketing. So do you see this the smart email selection here?
Yes. I'm in love.
Perfect. Yeah, so this is really what we call our bread and butter of the system. So this is where we want to empower these business owners to really engage with their guests from there. This is where they want to focus on that customer retention piece and then reach out to those lost guests who haven't been back in a while. All of it's going to be done right here, and the best part, again, is it's automated. So, again, not sinking a lot of time into this. Once it's set up, it's all handling out in the background for you. For example here, though, for a first-time customer message, what's cool with this is, again, the content is all customizable, all up to you as far as what you want to put in there. This is where if you want to incentivize those guests, let's go ahead and send them an offer right away the first time. So, hey, thanks for coming to the business. We love having you. Here's $2 off your next visit. Just letting those guests know that, hey, we appreciate you taking some time out of your day to come and share your experience with us. We want to go ahead and reward you as a way of that. So let's go ahead and send that to every customer who signs in. And you can see the numbers here. They sent it over to 2,000 people. They've had an open rate of 28%, but most importantly, again, that walkthrough percentage. So let's calculate the guests that are physically coming back as a result of receiving that offer.
Awesome. And I know that 12%, that's a 12% of 2,000. That's like freaking 250 people that have literally come back. And that 12% walkthrough rate, I know it's just an example, but that can at least give people an idea. It can give you guys an idea that this is a system that engages your customers on a level that, I mean, when you're looking at 2019, like you think about the future, this is the future. Zenreach is the future, and I'm excited about sharing this with you guys. What else? We got the smart list. I'm looking at birthday messages, anniversaries, everything here is just, I'm so freaking excited about all of this because it's a lot easier to do now.
Exactly. So the best part is let's really cater it to how you want to utilize it. So the biggest thing is you can get as customized as you want. So if you want to send different messages to a guest who's coming on their second visit, on their third visit, every other visit, all of it's customizable. Some of the other features that we love and that we like to promote in here is reputation management. Now, that's one of the biggest things that members are focused on is their online reputation. It can literally mean thousands of dollars based on their online reviews and how the public perceives them. So we, of course, want to monitor and stay on top of that for business owners. So let's go ahead and every time a guest does come in, let's push them to go ahead and share that experience, that time that they had. This is where you can go ahead and they're going to share down here. We appreciate your feedback. We'd love to hear from you. So either utilize this as a way to incentivize them, or simply just go ahead and get in front of that guest in a timely manner, so they can share that experience with you guys.
So how else does do they just leave like a little comment there? Do they click on the stars? I mean, how does this work? Because this is something that's more than just, Wi-Fi marketing automation. Now we're putting some icing on top of this cake. So what is like how does this thing work for the business? Do they just click the stars? What if they leave a bad review? Talk about that some more, man.
Yeah, definitely. So how we're going to do this is we want to funnel and filter all those positive reviews to the sites the business owner wants to promote. So, for example, if they were to click 4 or 5 stars, we're going to view that as a positive review, and then it's going to show you the process of here is where we can go ahead and promote that from there. So if if the channel or the avenue they want to grow is either their Facebook audience, if they want to grow their reviews on Google, it's as simple as just allowing that guest to click on that link, and they're automatically going to be prompted to that page to show that review. So, for example, here, the service was not good enough for the cost of the meal. Utilize this as a way to reach out to them, address the issue, and again, apologize, but use this as customer retention over time.
Sweet. Now, seeing this, I know that some business owners are really, really feeling excited because, number one, if you have a customer that leaves a bad review and you have the opportunity to intercept it because of your Wi-Fi marketing software, then that within itself is super sweet. You just ask a person about their experience. I mean, this does so much, comment cards, and those are replaced now. You got that fishbowl that used to take all of the business cards. That's being replaced now. Everything is digital. Everything is automized. Everything is easy, and you retain more customers more often and make so much more money. I'm excited about this, Chet. So this is what I'm going to do because I really want to wrap this thing up. I want to offer some people some different cool incentives. So I know that people are super excited about this. I know that you guys, sat through this whole thing, and I'm gonna surprise Chet with this one because I don't think he was prepared for this. But Chet, I got hundreds of people that have registered for this training, and I want to do something special for all the people who stayed all the way until the end. Right? I don't want to do anything crazy, but I was thinking maybe like 50. What if can I get like 50 free trials of this thing?
Oh yeah, yeah, Alfego, man, I love you, man. But I don't know about 50 there. I think my manager would have my neck if I did that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. What can we do? We have people who are obviously interested in giving this thing a shot. How can we do something special for them? What can you do, man? What can you do for me?
Yeah, no, I got you, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this with me as well. And I understand you're trying to help a bunch of business owners out. 50, I mean that's kind of like I said, I think that might be out of the question here. But yeah, if you had a few clients who want to test it out, really see some results themselves. Normally when we do free trials, they work very well. Business owners are able to see exactly how the technology benefits their own business. So, I could definitely do a couple for you.
What is a couple? 5, 10? I need a number so that way I can let them know, like the first 5 people that sign up, the first 10 people. Can we do like 20? Can we do 20? Meet me halfway, man. Can we do 20?
Hey, man, 20 is that's. I bet you if I went to bat for you on this, I'd get you 10.
10?
Hey man, you gotta.
Here, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, just go ahead and authorize the 10, and then ask for forgiveness rather than permission. We're just going to do that. The next 10 people, the first 10 people that click the button below and sign up are going to get access to the Zenreach hardware for free. You got my back on this one, right, Chet?
Hey, man. Hey, Elfango, I'm going to bat for you on this.
Okay, all right. You guys heard it. We got 10 free trials. The first 10 people that sign up right now, click the button below, fill out the quick form. It's going to ask for all of your information. Fill it out now, and I will get you access to this awesome thing for free. So we made it happen. Thank you so much, Chet. We love you. We love you. We love you. So everybody, please rush. Click below. You got to be one of the first 10. If you're not the first 10, then you got to pay full price for it, which is going to be listed as well on the next page after the button is clicked. So the timer is going. The countdown clock is going. Get on it right now. Click the button. Be one of the first 10. Don't move slow. Do it now. I love you, Chet. You're my boy.
Hey, love you too, Elfango. Appreciate you taking the time to chat with me here.
Yeah, and I thank everybody for taking the time to sit and listen to us. And from that, hey, you guys are going to be in a position, if you're one of the first 10, you're going to be in a great position to really 10x your customer retention, grow your list a lot faster. So go ahead, everybody, click the button below, and you know what it is. This is Elfango with NeverLoseMoneyOnline.com. Let's do some business.